Hey girls, so I'm really annoyed that I didn't get to talk about the dances last week because that was something that I really wanted to talk about, so I'll do it now. Like I said before, in my school we have the prom and the freshers disco, but that's different in basically every school in England. And personally I think that prom as a concept is a good idea, but the way it's become is not. I mean, I like the idea that you have one final thing with all your friends and then it's the last thing that you do before you move on from school, or one of the last things. But what it's become, people spending thousands of pounds on prom dresses and girls making it their life ambition to become the prom queen, that's just got totally out of hand. I mean, you can buy a perfectly decent dress for, I don't know, less than £20 maybe, and it's just, it annoys me so much. I mean, think of all of the people that are worse off than you and you're going on to spend thousands of pounds or hundreds of pounds on dresses. It's just so demeaning, and it just makes me feel so angry that people actually do that. I mean, but like Joey said, those people aren't going to get far in life if all they want to do is become prom queen, and that's like the best thing in the world. So yeah, that's just really all I wanted to say, that I think prom is a good concept. And Joey, I know that you're probably thinking about not going because that's the type of person you are, and I think you mentioned that before, but I think that you should go. Just try to have fun. One of the last things that you'll do in high school, so I think you should just give it a go. And if your friends are going, you should go, because then they'll be talking about it and stuff like that, and you'll miss out and you'll regret going. But then if your friends aren't going and you'll be the only one that you know well who's going, maybe you shouldn't go. I know the saying, don't follow what your friends do and stuff, because you've got to do what you want to do, but in this case I think there can be an exception, because I mean, you wouldn't go to prom if none of your friends are going. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on dances, which was last week's theme. So the video you just saw was filmed yesterday, and in that time this has happened, this being my scarf on my throat, meaning I have a sore throat, so please excuse me if I cough at any point or if my voice is really quiet. So this week's theme is uniforms versus non-uniforms, and I've actually just filmed what I'm about to say already, or at least I thought I filmed it and I realised my camera was off, so I'm just gonna say it again, what I just said. So basically, I think that uniform is a good idea. I'm all for uniform. I think that it's a good concept, and that people say it takes away your individuality, but it really doesn't. You can express your individuality in a different way. It doesn't have to be through your uniform that you wear to school, and you can wear whatever you want out of school. I've never experienced non-uniform before, because all the schools I've ever gone to have had uniform, and I think that all the schools in England have uniform. Actually, I'm not sure, but my schools that I've been to certainly does, and because I've never had any experience of it, I feel like if there was no uniform, then people would get picked on for not having the right clothes and things, but I've never experienced it, obviously. So if you guys who go to schools that have no uniform have experienced it, then please let me know, because I feel like it's something that would happen, but I'm not sure if it does or not. I think that school uniform is a good idea. I mean, sometimes I don't like my uniform, but I like the concept of it, and I think it's only a couple of years that I have to wear this, so it's not that bad. I'm really sorry that what I just said, it probably didn't make sense or anything, but I had filmed this before and it made a lot more sense then, so I'm sorry about that. So Jerry, good luck for your exams that you have coming up, and I'm sure you did well in your Spanish and your maths, even though you probably think that you didn't. I've got my maths mock on Friday and I'm quite nervous, but I hope I'll be alright. I've also signed up for Panem October, but I don't really understand it much. There's something about scanning your phones or something, and I just don't understand what it's about, but like Joey, I'm excited, so yeah. Also, I'm not sure if I'm liking the trailers for the Hunger Games. I mean, I am a huge fan and everything, but I don't know, the trailers don't look that appealing to me, and yeah, I don't really know what to think about that at the moment. Ju and Margot, I haven't really seen your videos yet. I went to see them yesterday, but they weren't on there, so I'm not sure if they're on or not, but I haven't replied in relation to those. I think that's all for now, so bye!